So, like I said, the halftime report for the game, I was going to blame this one on Omar Khan, but I can't blame it on Omar Khan. This one boils down to none other, like it always boils down to in these games, these Cleveland games, these games to where you can seal up the division, games to where you can put yourself in just as a true contender in the AFC, a true contender in the NFL, division champion, seal up a home game in your city, in your stadium, for your franchise, for your culture, for your entire city against the three and I don't know what Cleveland Browns with one of the worst starting quarterbacks in NFL history, and you can't get it done. And without DK Metcalf, without George Pickens, without Najee Harris, this offense still looks terrible for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now it's wide open. And this game is on Tomlin. What do you want me to say? I'm a defender. I'm going to give credit when the credit's due. Beating the Lions, he deserved credit. Getting the Steelers on this run and putting them in this position to keep them there, he deserves credit. But then he does all this to let something like this happen, to hand games away. Basically, in this game, he's basically saying, hey, we have absolutely nothing to play for. He basically is like if he is the coach of the Cleveland Browns out there calling plays. Like late in his game, he went for it on 4th and 10. Then we was able to force a 3 and out, hold him to 3, keep us in the game. You punt in that situation with 3 timeouts left. The Steelers have way better field position, and they probably have a better shot at scoring a touchdown and tying the game. But let's go even earlier in the game. The situation early in the game, you could have had 3 points. You went for it on 4th down. I said before the game, you got to play field position. You got to take the points when they're there. Points are going to be hard to come by in this game. Can't be fucking around. You can't be rolling the dice, having a Tomlin special in this game, going for it. But then guess what he does? Instead of putting points on the board and getting that 3 early, he decides to go for it, and they don't pick it up. Throw a Hail Mary to Scotty Miller in the end zone. It goes nowhere. Wasn't even nowhere near him. Can't pick it up. And then what? You hand it. Basically, you're going to let the Baltimore Ravens be the Grinch and steal this shit from under you. You got the game at home, but, I mean, you got to be able to take care of business against Sanders and Cleveland. Sanders basically threw up a gift in this game to Duggar. You take the points there. There's so many situations to where all we needed was 3 in this game, and they win. You don't have to go for it on 4th and 10. There's so many situations where they just need to get a field goal to win the game. You take the 3, and then you get another 3. They win this game. So this game is 110%, million percent boils down to a Tomlin special. Does Omar Khan deserve some blame for this shit? Yeah, because there ain't no number 2. I talked about it. You go and you trade George Pickens, and you got no other no other wide receiver on this roster was able to step up. Dudes out there dropping the ball. I guess Scotty Miller might be the best of the bunch that stepped up in this game. But other than that, the receiver room was terrible. The defense, what can I say? They played good. They forced turnovers. They did what they had to do. I mean, Sheduer came out a little bit hot early. But other than that, bro, I mean, the defense stood firm. Your offense got to be able to do more. And then Rodgers is out there fighting with the coaching staff, telling the offense to go off the field and the special teams and shit. And he's trying to dictate what's going on. Like, I like that. But in that situation, you got to take 3. Like, or you got to let him call the plays. And then after that, like that happened late in the half. And then it's just, we came out with this heavy set offense. And then you roll the dice. I don't know how many times in the game. So what are you playing, conservative, or are we rolling the dice? If we're rolling the dice, let's open it up and roll the dice and let's put some points on the board. Let's not play hyper conservative. And then on 4th and 10, go for it. And then 4th and 3, go for it. When you have points right there, gift wrap, bang. With one of the close kickers in the NFL. And then maybe ipso facto, if that kick he missed, if you'd have took that field goal earlier in the game, He would have made the kick he missed because that kick would have been so much more magnified, and they would have been like, man, we're not going to fuck this up. This kick right here is for the fucking division, and we're not going to blow shit. But guess what? That's what happened. They blew that shit. Just lollipopped it, blew it, just said, here you go, Baltimore. Come and take this shit right out from under us. Just like last year. Just like last year. So, bro, yo, Pittsburgh, Sunday night, you got a date in Baltimore. Like, I knew this was coming. They got a date. It's coming in Pittsburgh. And Tomlin's got a date with the fans, and Renegade's got a date with the fans, and they're going to be yelling, "Whoa, fire, Tom!" They're going to be yelling. It's very loud, very loud. You lose this game, this is going to be Sunday night game. I mean, what are they going to? What else? What other night? What other game else you going to put else? What other game else is going to be on other than prime time? Than the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens for the AFC North. It's how they wanted it. It's how they scripted it. It's how it's meant to be. It's how it's supposed to be. It's how it should be. And somebody's going to get their heads knocked off. Somebody's about to get their heads knocked off. And now you know they want to come in here and walk in their trap, take over the strap. We'll see what happens. Shit. They ain't the league want to pay. That's what the shit ain't sweet. Shit ain't sweet. And this game ain't going to be sweet. It's going to be for the division. This is what the NFL wants. This is going to be on Sunday night. This is going to be on prime time. So I don't know. Cleveland's loving life right now. The parade is being scheduled as we speak. The mayor of Cleveland, all the politicians, everybody's getting together and they're scheduling the parade that they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers week 17 and gave the Baltimore Ravens a chance to steal the division. Instead of allowing, Steelers to win that game. I mean, offensively, it's terrible. But the coaching, really, just those decisions right there, 2 decisions, crucial decisions in the game. I can sit here and come out and tell you that were 2 of the biggest crucial turning points of the game. You take those 3 points. There's no way you don't win this game, in my opinion. There's no way you don't win this game. You just take those 3 points right there. You punt on that 4th and 10. You take the 3 early. You punt on that 4th and 10. You force the 3 and out down in their zone. Then you set yourself up basically for the 3 that wins the game. And they had the 3 that won the game late in the end. If you just would have took the 3 early. So who lost this game for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Rodgers sucked. Yeah. Omar Khan didn't do enough and made a lot of bad moves this offseason to where this offense still is horrible. The running game's not good. There ain't another wide receiver on this offense. Aaron Rodgers is uppity in the pocket. Him and Arthur Smith are butting heads like mules right now. And Tomlin lost his game, though. That decision solely, just like last year, dude, when I did a short crashing the fuck out, bro, like I am right now. Talking about this is why everybody in Pittsburgh wants Mike Tomlin fired, because he makes decisions like this, like it's someone who's smoking straight crack rock, dude, on the side of the street, like you got nothing to fucking lose, and you just lollipop the division right back. Potentially in a Ravens fucking arms to steal it from you in your fucking house, man. So, yeah, a lot of people are going to be fucking yelling for his ass to get fired if they lose this fucking game next week at Sunday night in prime time on NBC with that dude, with Collinsworth and that Tarico bald-headed dude. Whew. So that's what that game's going to be on, all right? You should. I'm pretty pissed. I can't believe that happened, man. Wonder if it will be Huntley or Omar next week. That'll be the question. Definitely. All the marbles next week. Shouldn't be that way, though. You had this game. You gift wrapped this game away, and you just basically just gift wrapped this up, wrapped it up, wrapped up the division like you didn't even want it, didn't even care, like you had nothing to lose. Which here he is right here. What's your decisions? Man? Yeah, Rodgers, 29 to 39, 168 yards, trash, 0 touchdowns. Warren, Should have gave him the ball more. Gainwell, trash. Without DK, Gainwell, DK opens everything up for Gainwell. Hayward, what is he even on the team for? Freiermuth. When he's in the game, he does something. But we barely use him. So what is he even on the roster for? We got all these tight ends, no wide receivers, nobody to go to the ball, nobody to where we can open it up to where when you're down in the game that you can like really get the ball down the field and start throwing it down the field, especially without DK. So where do the Steelers go from here? I don't know. Obviously, they beat the Ravens. They need DK back, but they don't have DK. And the Ravens could put up a lot of points. Derrick Henry just ran roughshod all over the Green Bay Packers defense. So dude asked if it's going to be Huntley or Lamar. Does it matter the way the Ravens can run the ball? Does it matter? And they get a lead early with our offense. Does it matter? I mean, I think it's going to be a lot easier for our offense to put up some points against the Ravens defense, obviously, opposed to the Browns. The Browns just matched up with the Steelers perfectly, but there's really no excuses. That's a Tomlin special. Bottom line, dude. He gift wrapped them game. 3 points. Dude, you take the 3, you had the game right there at the end. 3 points wins you the game. Period. So I don't know. Because they're not going to get those other 3. Cleveland, you -3 from Cleveland. You got to put that you -3 from Cleveland because you gave Cleveland 3 off your decision to go for it on 4th and 10 as well. So you gave Cleveland 3 and you neglected yourself 3. So minus Cleveland 3 and I give the Steelers 6. Because they would have took 3 instead of having to go for the touchdown in that situation in the end. To where they would have won a game. They would have won a game. So I don't know what else to say other than Mike Tomlin didn't want to win the game. Mike Tomlin was on the take. Mike Tomlin was on the vig. He's like tied in. Someone paid him off to throw that game. Or the echoes that were being chanted about 4 or 5 weeks ago in Pittsburgh when they played Buffalo. I mean, look very warranted right now with some of the decision making that was displayed in this game. The game management and the clock management and the things you're doing and the way you're calling the games. There's no consistency in what you're doing and how you're doing things. And it makes really no sense. And there's no justifying it. And even wanting to listen to his press conference, it's not even worth listening to his press conference and trying to hear what he has to say to try to justify lollipopping and handing that fucking game over to the Browns because that's what the fuck he did. Period. And I'll give him credit when he deserves credit, and I'm gonna call it how I see it. And last year, I started bashing it like that Cincy game and the Cleveland game. Both of these situations to where your decisions is literally you just handed in the fucking game. You handed Cincy the fucking game, and you handed Cleveland the fucking game last year, Tomlin. 2 fucking games. 2 fucking games. Same this year again. Guess what? Cleveland, Cincinnati. 2 Tomlin specials once again. So the Steelers are what now? 9-7? You beat Cleveland, you're 10-6. You beat Cincinnati, you're 11-5. And you have a chance at potentially a 2 or 3 seed right now. Where you could potentially have home field the rest of the fucking way. But nope. Nope. They don't want to do that. They don't want to fucking do that. That's too fucking easy. That'd be too nice of a situation for the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers to be in. Now, wouldn't it? To handle business when you're supposed to handle fucking business. To where you don't even have to beat Detroit. Who gives a fuck? And then now, I was thinking about this last night too. Is Detroit even that good of a win? Not even a playoff team as it stands now. What playoff teams did the Steelers beat besides the Patriots? I'll wait. 0. None. I'll answer for you. I'm not going to wait. I'll answer for you. None. Maybe I miss the Ravens. I guess that'll be the only one. But if that's the case, then the Steelers aren't a playoff team. So, I had a feeling we lose today. 0 expectations. We lost to Sheduer. We lost to Sheduer Sanders. He was lighting the defense up early too, but I can't even blame the defense. I have to blame the whole putrid offense, management. The Pickens trade is looking bad at this point. You have George Pickens in that game. You have a little bit more offense, and you win that game. But even with or without Pickens, the Steelers should have and would have and should have won this game if Tomlin takes 3, and it always is going to come down to that. But yeah, if you have Pickens, this would be like a lot better. I mean, you take the 3, this game, the Steelers had the 3 to win it. So, and you minus 3 from the Browns, that's the game. Steelers should have won, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to 10. Steelers should have won this game 12 to 10. Period. Based off Tomlin's decisions. If it wasn't for if we had a competent coach right now, if I was coaching this team right now, the Steelers, I said that you can go back to my live before the game too, to where I said this is what they need to do. They can't go for it on 4th down. They need to punt it. They need to take the points when they're there, bro. Like, if I'm coaching this game, I'm coming out of there with a 12 to 10 dub for Pittsburgh. And they're carrying me out of the stadium as the champion in AFC North, and all the boys and the homies on the team are carrying me into the locker room, saying, "Yeah, coach, we did it, coach." That's what they'd be saying right now if I was coaching this team right now. Okay, period. But instead, Tomlin decided to gift wrap it and make a card, and sign it out to the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, they want to play a conservative. That's what Arthur Smith is saying right now. They want to play conservative. Well, you're playing it conservative, but then going for it on 4th down. Going for it on 4th and 10. That's not relying on your defense. That's putting your defense in positions that are horrible. That's putting in your defense in positions where they absolutely must bail you out. And too many times, this Tomlin and this team put this defense in positions to where we have to bail them out, and we're expecting to bail them out the entire game. Sheduer said it, but after DK being out, clear heard yeah, and if only we kept Pickens. I'm not listening to the Pickens shit. He's gone. Move on. Damn. I'm just saying, like, I mean, you got to put some accountability. Where are we going to put accountability on? I mean, this is front office moves making bad moves, bad decisions, but I'm removing Omar Khan from blame, because really the common denominator really comes down to Mike Tomlin at the end of the day. In this game, with or without Pickens, like you said, the run. So I'll give you that. With or without Pickens in this game, the Steelers just fucking had it, and Tomlin's decisions lost it. Fucking period. The end. And the Steelers probably would have another win already if they had Pickens. They probably beat Cincinnati if they had Pickens. You don't fuck up the Slay deal when you use that $10 million wisely. for a contributing factor in this game instead of there basically zero contributing factors in this game outside of the defense. Offensively, who was a contributor? Fryermuth late, maybe a little bit. Warren a few times. Other than that, who was a contributing factor really on the offense? Nobody. Connor Hayward, that one time we went to him and he picked up a first down. Well, it's topic conversation. It's like, why talk? Why did that idiot Lions fan come out and do a press conference? And now he created so much drama around DK. And you know what? You got to look at what DK Metcalf did and the situation he put the team in now. And all the money you're paying DK Metcalf, he needs to rise above that situation and not do something stupid like that. Because, even if you have DK Metcalf in this game, you win this game probably. But still, even without him, Tomlin's decisions lost it. So I'm not going to blame DK. I'm not going to blame DK. Boils down, this is Tomlin special. Period. But, there's contributing factors, obviously, too. And to Ernie, Mr. Zero Expectations, well, at this point, Steelers have already exceeded expectations. As Steeler fans, you might not want to hear that. You might, shitty expectations. 8 wins. Last where Vegas had the Steelers 8.5 wins. And guess what? We've exceeded expectations. And do I think we could beat Baltimore? I think the offense will look a lot better against Baltimore. And then to dude's point, I said it shouldn't make much of a difference if Huntley and Lamar's in the game. Obviously it does. Lamar's a totally different quarterback than Huntley, obviously, and especially when he's on his game. So, you got to stop Henry. And, I don't know. The thing is, though, I don't know what it is. Steelers can rattle Lamar. I don't know what it is, but they do have their number against the Ravens. They got to force turnovers. Offensively, we'll be able to do better against the Ravens defense, I think, than Cleveland. Cleveland's defense is legit. But Baltimore's got a lot better offense. You got Andrews. You got Likely. You got, Flowers. You got Derrick Henry. They got another running back, too. I forget his name. And they do have some playmakers on defense. Here's Aaron Rodgers. Where's my damn remote at? I can't find my remote. He played horrible, too. He was yelling at Arthur Smith. And then this team was just going crazy. Shout out to you, Eric. I'm pretty sure you're a Cleveland fan. I might start covering Cavs games. I don't even know. But anyway, on to the game. Myles Garrett, your defense is really good. Even Sanders looked good. I was talking a lot of junk on Sanders. He threw some bad interceptions. That one he threw to Duggar was bad. Cleveland even gift wrapped this game to the Steelers. But Tomlin's decisions really boiled down to them losing this game. Rodgers not playing good enough, but still, Tomlin's decisions. He left like 6 points, 9 points on his table, really, off his decisions. I see. Handed Cleveland 3. Decided not to give yourself 3. And they were in a situation to where that 3 in the end would have won the game. So that's 9 points. Instead of having to go for it on 4th and goal and Cleveland win, they kick a field goal on 4th and goal and they win the game. Easy, 20-yarder. Chip. And Aaron Rodgers yelling at the sidelines. Like, I was liked it and wanted it, but after a loss, don't look good. And we're going to see what happens in Pittsburgh. It's going to be a Sunday night game, Sunday night bloodbath. Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, backyard brawl. Boys are coming up from Maryland. They're coming up north to the Berg. We're going to bash some heads. We're going to bash some heads. You got to. I mean, they gave them that one, like the Sawyer one. That Sawyer one, that's where there was 3. You want to come away with 6, but that Sawyer interception right there at least gives you 3. Like, you like that. I can't even really blame Sheduer for that Sawyer one. The Duggar one, 100%. But the Sawyer one, I mean, Highsmith just came around the edge, sacked dude. It went up in the air. It was miraculous, and miraculously just landed right into Sawyer's like breadbasket. Like, that was just an amazing play by Highsmith and Sawyer being in the right place at the right time. But the Duggar one, they had a clear lead in that game to where if you just don't turn that ball over, the Steelers are like, the game's totally over. And then you can't even capitalize on points on that. I don't even think they capitalized on points on that situation. Maybe 3. So Freiermuth, 20 yards per catch, 5 targets, 3 catches. Like, I think he needs to be utilized more, especially in this game. This is a game to where you got to try to utilize him more. I don't know. Inexcusable, man. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button. I mean, does Tomlin get fired now? What do? Do they bring Aaron Rodgers back? I'm still want to bring Aaron Rodgers back. Do they have to bring in a new offensive coordinator? I mean, obviously, Aaron Rodgers and Arthur Smith are button heads, and I've been saying it, and it's been crystal clear this game to where he's been trying to want to call the plays, and I think they might have even reined him in at the second half because there was a clash on the sidelines at late in the half, and then they go to the second half and they come out of these heavy sets, these heavy formations. Rodgers doesn't like that. Rodgers doesn't want to run that. He was calling his plays, yelling on the sidelines, so they're clashing. And then how are you going to go hyper conservative with your play calls like that? This is what my point is being. And then you roll the dice on 4th and 10. Then you roll the dice and go for it on 4th down when you have an easy 3 chip shot, bango, bongo in the bag. Take it. Scaling. He's only here because of Rodgers. So, I mean, we're catering to this dude. So let him go out there. When you're not doing anything on offense, let Rodgers just go out there and just do it. This is his last year. I mean, just let him go out there and do it. It's written like today was written. And DK really showed today. I was worried about it. I did the whole live last night talking about it. So where dude, he lose these next 2, get rid of him. I said, now you put it in the conversation where you might want to get rid of him. Get rid of him at this point. Your money's null and void here. Bye. See ya. Whatever. Go out there and use that money on another receiver, a legitimate receiver that wants to be here. That's ridiculous. It is. I'd rather give 9-10 seasons with a hope and faith than just lose every game like you. I mean, I agree with that point 100%. I mean, dude, there's so many teams that are eliminated right now. So we got a bloodbath. I wish it would have been, they win this game, but it's going to feel so much better if the Steelers beat the Ravens in their house and win. Oh, it's going to be so sweet. It's going to be so sweet. It's going to be so sweet. Shit ain't sweet, but that'll be sweet. But it won't be sweet. They'll be playing Walk in Your Trap, Take Over Your Trap if they win. and everybody's going to be yelling fire Tomlin and booing Renegade if they lose. So, and there will be not one person in Pittsburgh talking about keep Tomlin as a Pittsburgh Steelers head coach anymore. Not one person in Pittsburgh. Just like I said, it's crazy to see the media do a complete about face after they was saying fire. Well, they're about to do a whole other about face again. And especially Filipponi, especially with this loss and then another loss. And this will be, I don't know what, this is like 2-3 years in a row, maybe 4 years in a row to where you blow this division to John Harbaugh. Okay. And I did a live, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, to where I said, I've been saying Tomlin's a Hall of Famer, and I keep saying Tomlin's a Hall of Famer. If that happens, I'm not going to sit here and say fire Tomlin, but I won't continue with good faith, continue to say Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach, especially if you blow this division and you blew this game and you lollipop this game and Tomlin specialed another one like you do year after 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 year. And this is a 1,000,000% Tomlin fucking pop gift wrapped. It just give you a game away right to you. Thank you very much. I don't give a fuck about winning a goddamn division. I'd rather just make you sweat. Make you sweat. And then I'm going to act like I'm some kind of genius when I beat Baltimore next week and then get blown out in the playoffs first round in my house by who knows who. Won't matter. Chargers, Buffalo, won't matter. Get our fucking shit blown out. Shoot. What's
Dude,
up?
I had to give my crow to Rudy, man.
I can't hear you.
Yo. Hear me?
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me? Hold on, let me fix it.
Probably hear him now.
I know you can hear me now, right? Yo. Yo.
I can't hear him. Yeah, I can't hear him. Can y'all hear him? Or is it just me? Yo.
How don't you hear me?
No, I don't hear him. Well, then that's his audio. You got to figure your audio out, man. Don't interrupt my flow, man. Here's Cam Hayward, bro. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you're new, and share if you're new to the channel. It helps the channel. It's free. I'm not in the mood or I have energy to argue with you about the same stupid shit as always. You hear him? Damn. Huh. I don't know why I don't hear him then. Something on my end. What the hell? Why is it doing that? Huh. That's terrible. That sucks. Let me try again. Yo. Yeah, I stand with Mike Tomlin at this point. I mean, I don't know what can they really do. I don't know who else they're gonna go to. He's going down with the ship. The ship is sinking, and if it's either sinks or it floats, and it comes down to this last game, and the Steelers are still in it to win it. But I mean, it would have been nice, and they should have, and he could have had this game, and his decisions lost this game. Period. In my opinion, more than anything. Rodgers sucked, yeah. Omar, you wish you could have had a little bit more talent. Ernie keeps saying, beating the drum, we lost this Pickens deal. And it showed today without DK Metcalf. DK's Metcalf's dumb decision, obviously. DK doesn't make that dumb decision. The Steelers probably win this game too, you could say. So there's a lot of things you could say about this game. Rodgers plays a little better, the Steelers win this game. Say that. He was terrible. one of these other wide receivers decide to play, football, NFL caliber football, and make a play. Like I don't think it was Thielen that dropped the ball, or maybe Scotty Miller. I think it was a first down. Gainwell really didn't do well this game. And I even said it, as well as Gainwell's been, a lot of it's coming off Metcalf. Metcalf's giving him the underneath. And this is the type of game where you want a Najee Harris to run and pound it down the middle. That's really what you want at the end of the day.
Can you hear me?
So, I don't know. It shows your mic is working, but I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you on my end. Honestly, Run said she heard you, so I don't know. Some on my end. Let me try to do this.
If you can hear me, dude, I fixed my mic. I restarted my phone. I did everything. How the hell can't you hear me? I just restarted my phone and everything. It's not me. It's him. See, I knew that the whole time.
There you go. Go ahead. Now we're good.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're good. There's Cam Hayward. What do you think? Get your
No,
take
I
on the game
already
now.
watched that. I'm done, dude. I don't.
Let me hear what you got to say about the game, man. How you feel?
Dude,
Tomlin
I
lost
don't even
his
know where to
game, in
start.
my opinion.
Where do you
This
want to
is
start? I
Tomlin's special.
texted you.
That 3, I agree. I was saying that. I didn't even read your I was saying that to myself the whole time. That 3 is going to make a difference. I said it before the game. That 3 is going to make a difference. How do you feel about that 3?
Where do you want to start? We'll just start in the first quarter, okay? We got fucking gashed and killed in the first quarter, period, dude. Couldn't do nothing. We were 3 and out, punted the ball, didn't we? Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, we had 3 points and they didn't take it. You could have took the 3 and they went for it on 4th down. I don't understand why they did that.
Nope. I know. I understand. Our defense is all hurt. We're missing 3 players on our 3 players on our defense. We're missing our offensive lineman, Simalu, and we're missing 2 receivers because one of them wants to be a retard, and that's going to be the reason why we're going to miss the playoffs, because of the retard. Because if we had the retard playing right now, like George Pickens Jr. I would call him, we would won the game. Won the game, period, dude. When you got salty old men out there like Adam Thielen, Scotty Miller, I mean, what do you want to do? What can we do? What can you do? And I'm going to give Cleveland Browns defense some credit because they did good. Because when you have Sheduer Sanders easily just giving you Christmas gifts, it's back to Christmas, okay?
Yeah, I wrote that
up in there.
He gave us a gift.
Herbig should have picked that off. Herbig could have had a pick 6, you know. But I'm tired of relying on the fucking defense, period. And then when we get down to a minute left in this fucking game, we start airing it out. Where was that at all? At all. We had the ball for 8 minutes and something changed, and we still didn't even score points. Boswell missed the field goal. I understand. He's not the magic man.
But if you take the 3 early, all we needed was 3 late in this game, and the Steelers win the game.
That's what I'm saying.
And then you don't have to go for it on 4th and 10, which was a dumb decision to begin with when you still had 3 timeouts left and a 2-minute warning. So they basically handed Cleveland 3 points. This is a Tomlin special, 100% typical Tomlin. That's what this is, bro. Period.
Tomlin special. What happened last year? We lost to the Bengals, right? Remember?
3 points determined that game. Tomlin gave 3 points away, decided to
we do it all the time,
out.
and now it's coming down to a hot Ravens team. And they ain't even got Lamar's playing. I mean, he probably will play against us. And now we got to go from stopping these backup running backs to stopping Henry. I'm telling you, bro. Season
Henry just bowled all over the Packers, bro. Period.
I didn't want this at all. We had 3 strikes, like I said.
Who cares about Miles getting a sack? It's almost like he was.
That's how we played. That's what I was going to say. That's exactly how I'm going to say. Hold on.
Go ahead.
We played like that. Aaron Rodgers was like, before the game, I don't want him to be on the poster or the breaking the record. I felt like this whole entire game, Aaron Rodgers played like he didn't want to get sacked by Myles Garrett. He played real anal, real scared, like a little puppy dog. He didn't play like the normal Aaron Rodgers he's playing the previous weeks, is what I'm saying. Like, it's pathetic. Take your sack. I would have put Mason Rudolph in. Get the sack. get the sack done, and then bring Aaron back in. If that's how it's got to be, you're playing for a division title.
Yeah, like
You're
he
playing a
goes for a
3-12
fourth down when you
team.
could have took 3 points, and you're acting like you have nothing to lose, bro. It's like he's smoking crack on the side of the highway, bro. This shit is crazy, man. It's just retarded.
You're
His
playing a
decisions he makes
3-12
here,
fucking
like
team.
it's like,
And we're like
damn.
scared of a sack record. Oh, TJ Watt, we don't want that broken against us. Who gives a goddamn fuck?
Yeah, I don't care about that. Win the game. Stand in the pocket and make a freaking play, bro. Get a
Exactly.
first down
Who
and get a field
cares?
goal. Make some
He was
points,
playing
dude.
like a pussy. Admit it to me. He was playing scared.
I
Aaron
felt like,
Rodgers
yeah,
was playing scared.
when he felt Myles Garrett coming, he just like threw it away early or just
It's
like
just dumb. Yeah, it's so stupid. Dude, if he actually played like Aaron, like watch, he'll play a whole different way next week. Watch.
Well, their defense is not as good as the Browns. Browns defense did
But
play
no,
good.
it was like he was scared of the sack. He was
He
scared of it.
He was, but Browns defense is good. I will give him credit.
Okay.
Their
Well,
play
we
good
could
early
have
too.
scored more points.
Surprisingly, I can't believe how well he played early in the game.
We could have scored more points.
Fuck yeah, we should have. You could have just had 3.
And then at
You
the
could
end
have
of the game,
6 and
you're telling
minus
me
3
what
from
minute
Cleveland.
41.
The way I
minute
see this
41
game
left.
playing out, if I was the coach, Cleveland would have had -3 and I would have had +6 if I was
Dude,
the
we
coach.
played conservative for fucking goddamn 4 quarters until the 1 minute and 41 seconds we started airing it out.
When it was 4th and 10 with 2:02 left,
Yeah, that's stupid.
I was saying
dumb.
punt the ball. I
Me
wanted to
too.
punt the ball when
I
that
wanted to kick the
situation.
field goal on 4th and 1.
Me too.
Like, that's stupid. It's the
Those
first quarter,
decisions
second
right
quarter.
there wins you the game. I promise you. And you could look at my pregame. I was saying the same shit. I'm not going for it on 4th down. I'm taking 3 when it's there. So if you would have did that, they would have won the game, bro. Tomlin special, man. I can't.
I told you that. I told you it's coming down to week 18. Now, are you worried now? I'd be worried.
Steelers Nation 412 says the Ravens are winning 31-17. They're winning. They're whooping our ass, he's saying, and we're going home packing.
Right, if we lose to the Ravens, I don't know. Tomlin's back on the hot seat all season now. All off season, I mean.
It's loud. It's loud. You blow this division. He lost this game. It's loud. You lose and what about DK?
We lost the Bengals game.
Would you cut DK? Would you cut DK then too at this point?
Yeah.
I'm thinking so too. You're NULL Void, bro. Period.
Sorry, but you fucked the team over, man. I'm sorry. I don't care how productive he is. He fucked the team over. He fucked the team over, man. I don't know, man. I'm pissed. I'm so mad right now that I don't even know how to explain it.
Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe button, please. Notification bell.
Multiple mistakes. Just, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers is playing anal. I'm telling you, he's not playing right. He's just not.
I think him and Arthur Smith. Do you think him and Arthur Smith like each other, or do you think they're button heads? And you think they were button heads at halftime at the game? And there's a lot of probably yelling and screaming going on. I think.
I'm telling you, that's why I said I'd rather get that Malik Willis from Green Bay. We gotta have a losing season, bro.
Mark Madden says, "Why does every time a backup quarterback have a good game, he automatically becomes a hot topic to become a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback?" I don't know. I think
Aaron Rodgers did not play like Aaron Rodgers today. That's what I'm gonna say. The first time I basically
would you bring him back or for another year, say for $15 million?
What, if we lose to the Ravens?
Yeah.
No. I'm getting rid of him and DK, and we're just starting fresh. Will Howard, Mason Rudolph, whatever we got to do. We're going to build a team that's going to play smart. We're not going to fuck the season up, which is basically what we just did, dude. We fucked the whole season up.
I'm not going to say they fucked the season up, but...
What do you mean we didn't fuck the season up? We lost to the Bengals. We lost to the fucking clowns. One of the worst teams in the NFL. What? Top 3 worst teams? Go look at the records.
Who are you going to beat in the playoffs? Who are they going to beat in the playoffs?
We're not going to beat nobody. We're going to be one and done again. We're going to be one and done. But don't you want a title? A division title?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. We can still win it. That's why I'm saying we didn't fuck the season up.
Now you're going to go back to this again. You're back to this again, dude. We could have won it.
Tomlin lost this game. Bottom line, he lost this game. I'm not going to defend him for this game. I'm not going to say fire him after this game, but I'm not going to sit here and say he fucked this game up the mostest in my game. DK's number 2. Omar Khan's number 3.
DK's number 1 in my opinion.
Aaron Rodgers is number 2. DK is number 3. Omar Khan's number 4 in my blame to the game. And the guy that punctured TJ Watt's lungs, number 5. He's up there too. You gotta blame that guy too. That asshole.
So what? TJ Watt's gonna come back and play now. Watch.
You think? I think that's what
we lose. If we lose, we're done. Do you understand that?
I understand that completely.
And we're playing the toughest team that wants to get us back so bad. We played a scrub. Now we're playing a legit, one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. You want to be serious?
Tomlin's the Tomlin hate's going to be loud, bro. It's going to be loud and it's going to be proud. When if we lose this game to the Ravens, it's all I know. Like, yeah, believe me, I know you had this. And I knew what the narrative's going to be. Like it did, but like I mean, seriously, there was no coaching in this game. Coaching is.
Did I not tell you a Tomlin special was going to happen?
I was worried about it. Derrick Henry is coming in this game hot, carrying the load.
Yeah, and Lamar Jackson's probably going to come back too. You better hope TJ Watt comes back. St. Pierre better come back. We better get healthy fast. Just remember, just yesterday, the Packers would have beat the Ravens. Guess what? 2 weeks of resting. Now, guess what? Balls to the walls.
Balls to the walls.
That's all you can do.
But hey, we're battle tested. We got to win this game. Battle tested Steelers.
Yeah.
Word salad, Mike Tomlin. If you want to fire Mike Tomlin, press 1. If you want to keep Mike Tomlin next year, press 2.
No, we're going to keep him.
We're going to keep him.
I'm so mad, dude. I don't even know how to explain it. How mad are you right now?
Pretty pissed. I mean, I'm pissed.
You blame Boswell on that missed field goal?
Yeah. I mean, but Tomlin didn't even. There was 3 that Tomlin just said, well, we're not going to take this 3. We're just going to go for it for no reason.
I feel like they have been in the past, the last couple years.
And then if you would have took that 3 early, I even said, hey, maybe that field
he would have made that. That was like
they would have been more magnified and it would have been meant more because they would have been for the game in the division and they wouldn't have fucked it up and lollipop this shit. So yeah, I'm pissed, bro.
Boswell's not doing as good this year, I feel, because he's not kicking as much as he did the prior years. He kicked a lot more, remember? Like this year, he hasn't really been kicking that much. We've been going for it on 4th down. We changed our type of team. And I hate the 4th down. Why are we in shotgun? Like, we do a tush push
on
like
that 4th down when we threw a fade route 20 yards down the sideline to Scotty Miller on 4th down. When we
you got to be fine.
Yeah, dude, that was retarded. That was so dumb. It was a dumb decision and a dumb play call on top of it. It was just dumb on top of dumb.
He's smaller than me. And we're throwing a fade route. Instead of at least throwing maybe a fucking goddamn screen pass or something. We were so predictable, dude. Scotty Miller, look how he made that slant catch across the middle. That's what he is. Keep the receiver to what he is. Mark, I'm sorry, but Valdes-Scantling, he sucks. He's horrible, bro. He's trash. Fuck him. I don't even want him on the damn team. Fuck that.
A couple of them dropped. I think it might have been Thielen. One of them white boys dropped the ball today.
Yeah, it was
Two,
no, Thielen got it smacked out of his hands. But yeah, I know what you're talking about on the sideline.
Antlin, like him, Rodgers was off time,
Oh,
bouncing all around in the pocket. I don't know.
Fuck Scantlin, dude. He sucks. Thielen is at least a veteran. He can run. We have a bunch of slant pattern passes, receivers. We have no one that can stretch the field. That's what I'm saying. When we play the Ravens.
Yeah, I seen Tomlin yelling at Arthur Smith today, too. I said, yep, there he is, scapegoat Smith, Arthur Smith. Dude, I can't even blame Arthur Smith in this game. Yeah, the offense was horrible in this game, no doubt about it. But the decisions by Tomlin were bad, dude. Like, we were in position to have points, and you got to take them when they're there.
Let me ask you a question. Who do you think calling the play of Jonnu Smith getting the toss?
Oh, Arthur Smith. That's Arthur Smith.
Like, it's like the dumbest shit. We have running backs. Like, I understand.
They fill him as the power back, I guess, because we don't really have a power back.
They want to switch it up so that way they think, oh, well, he ain't going to get the ball. Jonnu Smith. He's just back there to maybe block or do something, protect.
Oh. Tomlin lost his game. He definitely take full accountability for this one. I agree.
You can't be having a tight end as your fucking running back, dude.
I'm trying to keep the chat involved. Shout out to the chat. We got a few viewers in the chat, so shout out. Yeah, but try to listen to you.
Well, we can go to the first quarter. They tore us apart in the first quarter. They were beating us kind of like mid-level because we kept putting Harrison, and Harrison is not a coverage linebacker. We have nobody to cover back there.
Yeah.
To be fair. We have no coverage. Who's our coverage? When you got to move Jalen.
Yeah, I mean, we got Eccles, Ramsey's in safety, I guess. But, I mean, defensively, we played good enough. Like, offensively, we needed to capitalize on the turnovers. We should have took the points when they were there. I mean, you're playing hyper-conservative, so when you have points, take them. I don't know. Then you go for it on 4th and 10. That didn't make much sense to me, honestly. So I boil this down more than anything. I keep saying it is Tomlin. Rodgers didn't play good. He sucked. Gainwell didn't really play too well this game, neither.
Well, you can't rely on him every day. You can't rely on Gainwell.
I will say that, but like I said, I wish this is the type of game where I wish you had a Najee Harris. We started
breaking Freiermuth out. Freiermuth was starting to make some passes.
You barely use him until late in the game, and then he shows up. So why don't you use him more, especially in a game?
Sense. Yeah, exactly. Why don't you use Freiermuth? You're paying him money.
Yeah.
You know, we're paying people money, dude, and we're not using them. That's all I'm saying. We are. Period. I don't want to hear it. Because Jalen Warren, Gainwell, the Gainwell's going to be a free agent. So you bringing him back? You going to want some money?
No, he'll probably want too much money. I don't know. I'll maybe running back might be on the list of things we have to draft too. Wide receiver, running back, defensive back.
Offensive
line. Maybe wide receiver is you let DK go. I mean, say we fuck around and lose this division. Are you letting DK walk and then you getting that $30 million back?
You getting my money back.
Then the Steelers would have $69 million in cap space to go out there.
All the Steelers fans in here, what would you guys do? I'm letting him go because he ruined our season.
I'm letting him go. I'm letting him go. I was saying this last live, and I did one by myself last night. I couldn't fall asleep. And I just did a little hour, rant by myself.
If we don't make the playoffs because of him, I'm letting him go. That's my answer to that. I like him, man, but he's dumb. He's an idiot. What the fuck is wrong with him?
For that money, I don't know. Why not? I'd go out to take it. Just get it back. Just let him go. Let him walk.
You probably get 2 receivers for that money. At least a receiver and maybe a running back or a corner.
And then a running back and then draft a receiver.
Yep. And a corner. We need a corner for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's what I think. I'm pissed. It hurts. It sucks. I don't know what to say, really.
Would you do that? Would you trade TJ right now?
No, I'm not trading TJ. I'm keeping him and Highsmith. I would trade like Jonnu Smith. There's a couple players up for grabs.
I'd trade Jonnu Smith. I'm not going to take up Broderick Jones's option. I'm letting him go because his option.
Yeah, I would
is
let
a lot
him
of
go
money.
probably.
I'm not going to bring him back.
Like, there's a few players up. I'm not trading the core defense though.
You're going to just let Cam's contract ride out. I think you'll let TJ's contract ride out. Highsmith's, you'll have Herbig come back, Sawyer back, Queen back,
Yeah.
Wilson probably back. Pretty
Yeah.
much the whole defense. Joey Porter Jr. back.
We need another
Probably
corner. And we'll have Elliott back too.
Elliott, Ramsey will be back
So we got a core still.
defensively. Big time. Yeah. Yayu Black will be back. Harmon will be
Sign
back.
a couple.
Benton,
What would you
Benton will
say?
be
What would
back.
you say you want to sign? I want to draft a corner or sign one. And
What
then
if,
what
like,
else?
I
Maybe
don't know,
another
Derrick
linebacker.
Henry. Derrick Henry's a free agent. I'd sign Derrick Henry. That's what.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know, a running back like him. Honestly, personally, I'd bring in a good offensive coordinator. Maybe would you fire Arthur Smith and bring a good offensive coordinator in here?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Draft a quarterback? Are you going to draft a quarterback or no? Are you not drafting a quarterback this year?
Maybe late round.
What's late round? 5th, 6th, 7, or 4, 5, 6? 4, like 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking 3, 4, 5. Mid. That's mid round. I'm going for a quarterback. 3, 4, 5. Or are you going 5, 6, 7 for a quarterback?
Fourth.
So that's mid. You're going mid for a quarterback. Okay.
Maybe if there's one there. If not, I'm just filling out the team.
So it's like, I don't know.
So would
Who's
you rather
Alabama?
draft a mid quarterback or draft an offensive lineman in the fourth?
I think I did it last night. I'd go like first round. I said I'd go maybe wide receiver. Second round, I'd go like corner. Third round, maybe quarterback. Fourth round, offensive lineman.
No, third round running back. Well, then if we're going to lose Gainwell, then what's his name got to step up?
Okay, Johnson.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
Another back. You could sign another back to bring in.
You're not, dude. Do you understand how happy the NFL is that we play on Sunday night against the Ravens?
Oh, hell yeah. That's what they wanted. The script's in. That's what it's going to be. Hell yeah. Bloodbath for the North. Best rivalry in football. Cleveland and the Steelers is actually one of the oldest rivalries, though. I read the history about it. It goes all the way back to like 1940s, like 4.
We lost to Sheduer Sanders.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's horrible, ain't it?
And
that's
Joe Flacco.
You know how much Stephen A. Smith? It's collusion. It's collusion.
Oh, he's already rating the
collusion, dog. They
take.
colluded to keep his ass down, bro. And look at what he did to the Steelers.
He's done with LeBron. He's moving on to the Steelers now. I'm telling you right now. Dude, I'm pissed. I literally just didn't even say a word for like 20 minutes when that game ended. I just couldn't even speak. I couldn't believe it. All right. Do you think that's one of the worst losses we've had in a long time?
It's pretty bad. That's a Tomlin special.
I'm trying to think.
One. Last year, Cleveland and Cincy, just like this year, Cleveland and Cincy. Just chalk them up. Just another one. And
then they blame it and say it's a division. We're playing Sheduer Sanders.
We don't care, Tom. We don't care. We do not care. We do not care.
Did you watch him? Did you watch Sheduer? Fuck it. He's still Sheduer. He threw for 177 yards in like the first quarter, dude. It's fucking get out of my face. Did you watch that interception he threw to Duggar? He threw that interception
right to him.
And he
said,
turned his back.
Said, fuck it. I don't care.
He turned his back and just threw it in the air.
Sack record. He wanted Myles Garrett to get the sack record. He said, here.
Aaron Rodgers was so scared. Sheduer, though, did you see that pass when he threw it to Duggar, man?
That's what I'm saying. He wanted Myles to get the record, but he just said, here you go. He threw it right to him.
That was
They didn't even care.
insane.
They didn't
Like,
even care. That was their goal. That was their game plan, is to get
and then
Myles Garrett.
Herbig had that
The
pick
Steelers'
six.
game plan was not to let Myles Garrett get TJs. That was the
I
game
know.
plan.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was like, nope, I don't want to be on that poster. Bro, all we had to do was win this game. It doesn't, I don't care if he got sacked 10 times. If you win the game, bro, who cares?
Who
You're in the
cares?
playoffs. You win a division.
Yeah, and you're chilling. You're smoking herb until
It's
the
fucking so
playoffs.
stupid.
They're
It doesn't even
retarded. I don't know what to say. They're partying. They're going down to the Berg with Mark Madden to all the
Dude,
strip
you know who's
clubs. They're
partying tonight?
chilling.
You know who's partying tonight?
The strip clubs are on Mark Madden. That's what he'd have to, bro.
You
If
know
they
who's
had locked up
partying
the
tonight?
division.
Guess who's partying tonight? The Ravens and the Cleveland Clowns. They're getting it in. You know damn well the Ravens are partying right now. This is fucking ridiculous. The more I think about it, I'm getting more mad, dude. I think, dude, it's a whole change of culture over here. That's what I want to change the culture in this fucking building, boy.
Do you fire Tomlin if we
I mean,
blow
I'm
this
close.
again?
If we don't make the playoffs, bro, I'm telling you, fuck the winning seasons, man. He could not control his players then. It should not have to come down to us against the Ravens. That's all I'm saying. You're playing a 3-12 team. You're 9-6, dude. Then basically, I have no faith. Do you have faith in us winning the playoff game? Do you have faith? Do you think we win a playoff game? Oh, we're not going to have DK Metcalf or Calvin Austin, so we're down to like our fourth, fifth, sixth receivers. It's a fucking joke, man. I have no faith. Shouldn't have came down to this, man. You get what you get. Do you have any faith?
Yeah, I have faith that we could beat the Ravens for sure. It's going to be a totally different game. It's going to be
No,
more
do you have
points
faith
scored
that
in this game.
we can't beat the Clowns? You tell me.
And somehow, just like how Tomlin blew this one to the Cleveland, which he 100% does and did, Harbaugh somehow, some way, always screws up these games in these moments. I've noticed, and he screwed up the game when we played earlier this year.
Dude.
So, I mean, I got faith, but it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be Sunday night prime time for the division for whoever wins in the playoff game. And I even said, dude, literally, what playoff team outside of the Patriots have the Steelers beat? Because that Lions win, is it that good right now? They're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs right now, so they're not even a playoff team. They're mid.
They
what
crushed the
playoff
Browns.
team have the Steelers beat this year so far?
They beat the Browns. The Lions.
Okay. It's relevant. Okay, yeah, we can't beat the Browns. So what playoff team are we going to beat? But what playoff team?
Exactly.
Was my second point. You've already beat me to my second point, I guess. But what playoff team have we beat besides the Patriots? None. And who are we going to beat in the playoffs? Nobody.
None.
Even if we do beat the Patriots.
None. We're not even going to make the playoffs.
Whew, you have no faith in us right now.
No. I'm sorry, dude. We scored 6. No. You have faith?
Yeah, I think the offense.
Then you're out of your mind.
The offense will look a lot better, but the offense. I mean, no DK in this game, bro. His suspension so much more magnified.
Listen,
bro.
There's no.
I should pull up his.
Okay. There's no point spread out. What do you think the point spread's going to be?
Ravens be favored. I said it before the game.
Exactly.
If we lose, the Ravens will be favored in the game.
Thank you.
By three, I'd say.
Who was favorite today against us and the Clowns?
Us, we was favored by I forget how much by not
4.5 points. Yeah. We almost didn't even score 4.5 points.
I mean, it's not even, nobody gave the Steelers a chance to beat the Ravens the first time they played this year. So this one's in Pittsburgh, and that game was in Cleveland. I want to hear it. So home field advantage is the difference,
dude.
A big difference.
How many Steeler fans do you think were in the Clown Stadium today?
There were some. I think Cleveland fans probably turn out for that type of game. Cleveland hates Pittsburgh, so I think their fans probably turned out for that.
Andrew Filipponi was in the stands, bro. You got to remember that.
Did he have his nipples out or what? He's ready to go, man. Andrew Filipponi's not playing, man. He's
ready to go. I'm telling you, it's going to be a week of harassment on the Steelers. Get ready. They deserve it, dude. They stink. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and ride a coattail of a team that scores 6 points against the Clowns, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, the Clowns have the best defense in the AFC North, in my opinion. The Ravens might have, next to the Bengals, the worst defense in the AFC North. So I feel we can score a lot more points. But can our defense neutralize their offense is the question, and can they neutralize Derrick Henry? And is Lamar playing? Is Huntley playing? Because that makes a difference. What if Huntley plays in this game? Do you think the Steelers should be favored at home over Baltimore? You know what? I'm going to change my take. The Steelers should be favored by 1.5 at home over Baltimore, in my opinion. That's what the line should be, in my opinion. If Huntley plays,
Keep going. I'm listening. You're making no
if
sense.
Lamar plays, the Steelers should be favored at home over Baltimore. But you say, okay, the Ravens should be favored. But what if Huntley plays? Do you think the Steelers should be favored over the Ravens or what at home? Over
No.
Huntley? Wow.
No.
The Huntley-led Ravens are favored over the Steelers at home. Interesting. We'll see. I'll have to pull up the lines. We'll do more lives throughout this week, definitely. This is just a post-game recap. It's been a pretty good one.
bro.
It's been a pretty good one. It's been a good one.
At the end of the
but,
day, bro, look at it. Look at it this way, dude. We couldn't even score more than 6 points against the Browns. The Ravens just put up 41.
I said before our game that our offense has been putrid all year long.
Okay.
And it's making the defense look worse than what it is. And yeah, the only shot we have is if Aaron Rodgers goes out there and opens it out and spreads it out. And he was yelling at the sidelines and the coaching staff and pretty much doing whatever he wants. And now it looks real bad right now.
So
the offense is blowing up in our face at the worst possible moment, in the worst possible time.
Who's he going to throw it to?
There's nobody, not one. They all suck. There's two number. I said it last night too. We have 2 number 4s in a 5. Roman Wilson's our 5, and we have Thielen and Scantling are 4s at this point. I said they were 3s before this game. Now I've demoted them to 2 4s and a 5. Wilson and Scantling and Thielen. I guess Scotty Miller's up to a 3 now. I've promoted Scotty Miller to a 3. So we have a 3, 2 4s, and 5.
There we go. Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Is Dave Flowers better than anybody on their team?
Yeah. So and they got Andrews and Likely and
Henry better.
Yeah, and they got another running back too. I think Mitchell. I forget his name, but he's pretty.
Yeah,
decent.
Mitchell. Aaron Mitchell came out of retirement.
I don't know his name. I forget. They do have another running back though. He's a little quicker, a little smaller, a little shiftier. I forget his name.
So we can't beat the Clowns. So you think we're gonna beat the Ravens, right?
We couldn't beat the Bengals, but we beat the Colts.
If you had to put your house,
but we beat the Detroit Lions and we beat the Ravens.
So if you had to put your house on the line, if you lost, you had to move out on Monday. What would you do? What would you pick?
I picked the Steelers to win. Steelers should be favored in this game, in my opinion. They're at home.
They just lost to Cleveland.
I don't care. They're at home. They should be favored in this game. And the Steelers are going to win this game. And the Steelers are going to win the division. And this is what it's been brewing up to all season. And this is what it's going to come down to. And the Steelers are going to get fucking revenge. And they're going to knock Lamar's head the fuck off. Renegade's going to be playing. And there ain't going to be no fire Tomlin chance. The Yinzers are going to be Yinzing. And the terrible towels, yoy and double yoy. The terrible towel is the thing. Like, I watched the whole thing, Myron Cup last night in the Steelers and how it's the thing, bro. It's the aura. The aura is going to be loud. It's going to be proud. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be rumbling. It's going to be Sunday night. It's going to be cold down by the river. And the blitz is going to be coming. And we're going to be forcing turnovers. And Raji in the cold, in the lights, in prime time. is going to sit, and this is what the NFL wants. We got one. I got one more show to put on before I hang it all up. And
That
go
means you're
out
gonna
there
hang it
and he's
all up.
gonna get the win for the Berg, and we gonna seal it up Sunday night in prime time, baby. That's what I say. So it is what it is. That's what I feel.
That's a good way to end your stream, man.
Yeah. All right, bro. Well,
Yep.
you could go. I don't know. I might keep it running for a little bit, but Steelers, that's where they're at. Sunday night ticket for the division, prime time. Mike Tirico, Collinsworth calling it. Aaron Rodgers in prime time. Mike Tomlin in prime time. Do I need to pull up Mike Tomlin's record in prime time? Do I need to pull up Aaron Rodgers' record in prime time? You know what it is. You know what the fuck it is. All right. And this is one of the Steelers, just like this Tomlin specials. These are one of Tomlin's, like, what's his name? DEI guy. He said, well, Tomlin, he's wearing his sunglasses when it's not even sunny outside. He's trying to look cool. And well, he's going to be looking cool with his sunglasses on Sunday night. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if the Steelers can seal up the deal. Should have sealed up the deal today, though. And bottom line is you put it on Tomlin this game, 100%. DK number 2, I'd say. Rodgers number 3 didn't play well enough. I'm going to throw Marcon in the mix. Yeah, the Ravens are my top ones to blame for this game. Really. Kenneth Gainwell didn't play good, but he shouldn't be expected to be the superstar. The superstar decided to slap a fan and is suspended for 2 games. DK Metcalf's supposed to be the superstar. And he's supposed to, eat and feast off of, DK being DK. And that's how it's been working, and that's how it's been coming together. So the Steelers could have wrapped this up and then, got a little bit healthy, and it could have been all forgotten. But now DK's suspension's looking so large and so just magnified to where, man, I don't know what they're going to do and how they're going to do this and what they're – because like you said and been saying, who's the number 1 receiver going to be? There ain't one. I think you got to get Freiermuth more involved. Tight ends more involved. Just let Aaron Rodgers spread them out, man. And you got to put points up against this team. You can't play hyper conservative against the Ravens. You got to roll the dice. You were trying to roll the dice and play conservative. You were trying to half step it both ways in this game, and your indecisions costed you the game. And bad decisions costed you the game. And you got to be able to score points against the Ravens, and you can't let them get off to an early lead. And this is not a type of team that can really spread it out and come back from behind. So, just let Rodgers go out there, spreading it out, mixing it out. And if you sustain a few drives early, pick up a few first downs, establish a little bit of a passing game, it's going to open up running lanes for Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren to run the ball more easier for bigger chunks at a time. And you just have to let the offense come naturally to Aaron Rodgers and let him win a game. Can't put the handcuffs on Aaron Rodgers. Why bring him here if you're going to put handcuffs on the greatest quarterback of all time? I mean, you did it today and you lose the game. And your decisions lost the game. So that's what it boils down to, man. So we're going to cut it.